Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the UAB Blazers, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Roadrunners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UAB's offense takes the field. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Back to throw, it's Collins. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Blazers moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab down the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Ferguson. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Brown. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Blazers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking for a gap. It's Beebe. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Collins. Here's the pressure. He's got it on the run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So UTSA's offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Great place to start for this offense. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. First score of the game goes up.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Lugo. Flushed out of the pocket. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch, it's Allen. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Makes the grab on the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Trying play action. Dumps it off in the flats. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Roadrunners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Maurice. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. One final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Blazers headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Collins. Lets it fly. Makes the catch. It's Beebe. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blazers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking for a big play. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Hits the accelerator to the right. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Snags it quickly on the left. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They think there's room to run to the right here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Collins. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, what a cut! Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Under fire. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. They go to the draw. Hard running there. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Blazers will go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. They'll move the wide receiver. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Turns it on at midfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pressure coming. Quarterback moving. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
UAB 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Collins. They're working that left side. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Blazers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Beebe. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds his man, it's Beebe. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Blazers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To throw, it's Collins. Makes the pass. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's reeled in, it's Allen. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Lugo. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rifles it down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Blazers want to crank the tempo. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Breaks into the open.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Looking for room. It's Beebe. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Back to pass, it's Collins. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Beebe. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. The Blazers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Give to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Pushes ahead. He's stuffed, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. And the Roadrunners backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the ball.
1st and 10 from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Lugo. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Snatches it on the right. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. The Roadrunners are marching down the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but... with the field position with the return. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Scrambling away. Oh, he's got a chance. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the... Officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. through the air. It's Collins. Pocket breaking down. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the 4th quarter. 1-possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that 4th down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's King. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Smith wants to throw. Takes a shot. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David. There he goes. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Blazers are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. And the Blazers are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Ferguson. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Give him 88 yards rushing as he inches closer to that 1,400-yard milestone. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, UAB! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Smith dropping to pass. Buying some time. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Blazers. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Number 3.
What a play by this defense. The offense going in to take the lead. No. Flip the script. The big pick six. Now you're leading in this ball game. What a play by the D.
35. UTSA.
Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And obviously the offense is in a difficult position here, and you're asking a lot from them. They're down by a touchdown, not a lot of time on the clock, deep in your own end, but this is something that you're trained for. Coaches always put their offense in this situation in practice leading up to the big game. It takes timing, it takes execution, but that is something this offense is ready to do.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fired in there, but incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Smith wants to throw. Another incompletion on third down.
Man, you gotta love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed a stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Complete. Only a pickup of a yard, and that's just not helping much at this point. At least the clock is stopped. And got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Fires left. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. Fourth down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
Catches it, passes, sticks, and still on his feet. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown, and we might just have overtime on our hands.
Man, this place is going nuts. Your offense comes through in the clutch when you need it. Great job. Now, baby, free football. Let's kick the extra point and go to overtime.
Under fire. He's into the end zone for the two-point conversion, at least for the moment. But there is a flag down. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Going with the ground game left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Makes it past the marker. Touchdown, UAB! And they're on top here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
UTSA 35.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Finds his big tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's third down, and they need to get it in the end zone to stay in the game here in OT. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Fourth down to keep their chances alive in overtime. Oh, they're after him. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Motion from the wideout. Smith dropping to pass. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They got the score. Now to see if they go for the win or the tie. This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And the extra point was good.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw.
Wants to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
And the Roadrunners have pushed it inside the 20. pull and throw off the RPO. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. This thing has been back and forth. Now first and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. They'll move the wide receiver. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on first and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. From the gun, running back on the move. Touchdown, UTSA! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They'll immediately call timeout. Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. On the ground. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT.
That keeps the score. UTSA 48, UAB 42.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw, it's Collins. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bringing the heat. Turning it on. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Third down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go back to the air on second down. It's complete. Touchdown, UAB. They got this thing tied up in double overtime. Second overtime, you have to go for 2, and this is for the win. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these